I am Aakash Patel.
I am Urvesh Chaudhari. I am Mehul Amrutiya.
We are from the GS Patel College of Engineering and Technology, and we are preparing this video to explain our project in the subject of design engineering. The title of our project is Pyrolysis process, which is converting the waste plastic into the useful fuel. Now my friend Mehul will give an overview of this entire process and will explain the initial steps involved in it. Mehul.
First of all, what is pyrolysis process? The pyrolysis process is a thermal decomposition of organic material at elevated temperature in the absence of oxygen. And the pyrolysis word is made of two words like pyro and lysis. Pyro means fire and lysis means separating. In the whole process, the different equipment which are used in the pyrolysis process, like first of plastic feedstock, then cleaning, drying and size reduction. Third one is the extruder, pyrolysis reactor, contactor, distillation column, vacuum distillation column, gas scrubber, and these are the three storage. In the first of all, the first step in the pyrolysis process is the plastic feedstock. All types of plastic of any size are collected from the various places and dumped into the plastic feedstock tank. Different types of plastic which are used in the pyrolysis processes are high density polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride, polycarbonate, and the other plastic like agriculture waste, the pharmaceutical waste, which are visible for this process. And the next step in the pyrolysis process is cleaning, drying and the size reduction. And the cleaning is generally done by the hose with water. After cleaning, the second is a drying zone and third one is a size reduction. The size reduction of plastic is done by the various equipment like crusher, grinder. And after the grinding, the material is goes into the extruder. And the function of extruder is the melting of plastic. In the extruder, the plastic which are fed into the extruder is melt, and in extruder it creates a new object of uniform size. And after done this process, the melt material is goes into the pyrolysis reactor. And now further process will be explained by my friend Aakash.
Now pyrolysis is generally a high temperature process wherein the plastics from the extruder are fed into the pyrolysis chamber, where they are heated at the high temperature and they are liquefied. Now pyrolysis is this is an extreme process. So the bottom product is a carbon char which is collected in the carbon char tank. Now the useful liquid and the gases from the pyrolysis are fed into the contactor. A gas liquid contactor is particularly a chemical equipment that is used to realize the mass transfer between the gas phase and the liquid phase from the pyrolysis chamber. This is used for separating process of the gas and liquid. It brings about the separation based upon the differences in the physiochemical properties. Like the distillation column performs the separation based upon the boiling point. Now I will discuss this further. So contactor is generally a separating equipment that separates the gas and the liquid. Now the distillation column. Now from the contactor, the feed is into the distillation column. The function of this column is to separate the mixture into the component parts or the fractions based upon the differences in their volatilities. It accounts for 40% of the energy consumption. So design of this column is utmost important for reducing the capital cost of the plant. The column while in the operation is separating a feed stream into the distillation fraction and one bottom fraction. The heaviest product will be obtained at the bottom and the lightest with the lowest boiling point will be obtained from the top. Now from the bottom, the feed is into the vacuum distillation column at its bottom. So bottom goes into bottom and the top product will go into the top of the vacuum distillation column. Now the vacuum distillation column will be explained in detail by my friend Urvesh. Urvesh.
Vacuum distillation column, as per the function, vacuum distillation method is the distillation whereby the pressure above the liquid mixture is to be distilled to reduce less than its vapor pressure. Usually it is done at less than the atmospheric pressure. Evaporation of the most volatile liquids.
The distillation method works that the boiling occurs when the vapor pressure of the liquid exceeds the ambient pressure. Vacuum distillation is used with or without the heating of the mixer. Here we use the vacuum distillation column with next step of the distillation column, so the heating does not require. In a distilling of the crude oil, it is important that the crude oil temperature is not more than the 370 or 380 degrees Celsius. So, because of the molecular weight of component, here we can get the product same as the distillation of the crude oil. Their products are light oil, kerosene, and diesel products. Here the whole pyrolysis process, we also use the gas scrubber, which is used to pyrolysis the gas component comes from the pyrolysis process, and it is then separated with the distillation column.
Hence, this is the overall cycle of the pyrolysis process, which is important because the non-biodegradable plastic is converted into the useful fuel. So it helps in reducing the land pollution. Thank you.